Woo! All right, here I am in the garage. We've got to run some heat here. It is cold outside. I need to do some melting. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know what to do next. I've got motors galore. Just got done with welders, even though I've got 2 more to do. I don't want to do that next. Tons of wire. Tons of aluminum cans. Look at all the big pile of wire that I have to strip out. And then of course I have a lot of brass, aluminum, we got copper down there, we got copper right here, another little welder, and then this is stuff that I'm finding at on online auctions. These bookends. This is solid brass right here, pretty heavy. This is a copper piece. I got all this stuff in an auction too. I was thinking of cutting right along the bottom here and then doing a sand cast for this part, which I think would be pretty cool. Went to a farm and they were selling a bunch of stuff. Used to be an old logging business, so they had these humongous fuses. I tried to sell them on eBay, they didn't sell, so I figured I'll just take them apart then, because there's just tons of copper. These pieces of copper are so thick, heavy, brass on them. The rings are all brass. Yeah, so that's work also. Got a lot of motors down here, obviously. Get through those. A little more aluminum left from the welder melt, not a whole bunch. All these brackets came out of a welder. As you can see, those are, these long bars are all solid brass. I mean, that one is awesome. These 2 pieces were with it as well. Cut those down to size. These are from a fireplace cleaning kit. You know, they have the shovel and the broom and the little poker thing. Gotta cut that down. In fact, here's the poker thing that came from it. And this top piece is solid brass. This is real heavy. The whole thing is solid brass. The end. Then I've got a bunch of wire, aluminum wire, that they use to run electricity for some storage units across the street. They had thrown a bunch of it away. I gotta poke that out of there. But what you get is a bunch of this. That's what's in all of them. You can see I got a bunch in this bucket. These came off of welders, those clamps. That's kind of a funky, dirty brass. But anyway, a lot of goodies in that. All brass. Now that might be, that's copper, I think. There was one where I thought was copper and I put it in there and it ended up being brass, so kind of careful with what I say certain things are, but these are definitely brass. You can see they're yellowish. lot of good pieces and parts. These kind of pieces, you get solder, you have solder on them, and then they kind of muck up the melt quite a bit. So I would be careful with that and just use big pieces like this. There's metal in there, you can see that spring. And if that weren't enough, lost my shoe. Got a bunch of sterling here that I could melt in my electric forge. And this is a lot from an online auction I got where most of this is pewter. That stuff would melt pretty cool. I could probably do that with a torch. And look at this gear I have. I'm going to turn on my my scale here. I'm going to show you how heavy this thing is. This also came from that place where they were cutting lumber. 13.8 pounds. This thing is an absolute hog. That's gonna be something just to cut into pieces. But it's a lot of brass. That's basically it. I guess what I'm wondering is, what do I melt next? I've got so much stuff here, I don't even know where to go. All this wire I could strip. Really want to do all these soda cans at some point soon. But yeah, let me know in the comments section what you think I should be melting next, and I'll work on that at some point. If you would, please like and subscribe. Like any videos, subscribe to the channel. Go through all my videos and just hit the like button on all of them. It won't take long at all, but it really helps me out. Helps to keep this channel going and make it successful. Put the sterling back here. And I gotta clean this place. It's out of control. It's never as easy. Some bolts. Alright, so that gets this piece off. Obviously you can see some copper there, not a ton. Get that off eventually somehow. Break that off. That piece off. Another piece. Ooh, that's gonna melt good. It's just solid copper. So awesome. Very nice and heavy. Another piece. Two more brass. To give you an idea, let's weigh this up. See what these 4 pieces weigh. Almost 1.5 pounds, 1.35 pounds. That's legit. And I'll just take these few pieces of brass and these two ends. That's what you see on those. Let's weigh this. Over 1/2 pound. Good stuff. I've tried to break these. I've hit it with a sledgehammer and it won't break. I don't know, this is some sort of really hard composite plastic or something. I don't know. I've only tried it with this. I might have to get my mega sledge and try to get these pieces off. I know this is like total blasphemy for anybody that's in maintenance or whatever that takes care of buildings. They probably would like to have these, but you had your chance. They were on eBay for quite a long time. They didn't sell. There we go, there's another one. 2 of those. Some of these to smash up. Getting nice and toasty in here now. That propane heater going. A little nippy outside. This piece comes off. Break that. I can't even see my camera. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not. Whee! Glad I'm not over there because it's leaving dents in my drywall. It's flying out of there so fast. Love these things. Incoming! Just had our family Christmas gathering in our house last night. It was a lot of fun. My wife's family, great people, a lot of fun, a lot of games, a lot of laughs. That's how it should be. Again, I don't know what you can see and what you can't, so one more to go for these big sizes. The scale is still on, so let's weigh all of these. That's the brass, 1.17, awesome. Put this with all the other brass. And this copper, 2.7 pounds. Freaking awesome. I wonder, that must be, I don't know if that's brass on the lid. Probably. And the hinge. Wooden handle. Throw that out. I don't know. They're kind of cool. I'd hate to just smash them up. But must be dusty. Woo! Yeah. I'm cleared out now. Alright, so let's see if I can separate the wheat from the chaff. Get all biblical on you. There you go. Brassola. Magnet test. That's steel. Some kind. So that'll go in my scrap bin. Oh, look at little screws. Oh, there's screws back here. I didn't need to do all that pounding. Jeez, probably should have looked. All this aggression. Oh, look at that. Just little screws. Oh, that was way better. This is my nuts and bolts container. It's the bottom half of a compressor that I cut out of a fridge or something. But it's good holder for all that. All right. So put that there. We're gonna have a good brass melt. Scrap bin. Okay, if you haven't seen the Welder Destruction video I did, I'll put that in a link. But anyway, this is where I'm putting all my scrap metal. These are the two towers that came out of the last welder. Oh, I'm going to throw this on the scale. These are the two towers that were standing upright that had the copper and aluminum windings on it. Oh, I turned it off. But just to give you an idea of how much weight I'm going to get for that scrap metal, got two of these and they're heavy. Look at that, 35 pounds. What's more impressive, the weight or the fact that I'm manhandling this with one hand? I'll let you decide. Oh, goodness. I gotta clean up. Not sure what to do with these, but figure it out. What to do with all these. But clean them up. This is all brass too. Got these off of some sort of thingamajiggy, which is the official term. I think they're brass. They're not magnetic. Maybe it's aluminum under there because they are kind of light. Guess we'll figure that out. Just one more thing to show you. Do you see what's in the tire? For all you lovers of silver, look at that baby. American Silver Eagle in 1986. That is the year that I graduated from high school. It's got a great patina on it. No way in heck I'm gonna clean that. I'm leaving it out here so that it could get even better patina on it. That's a beauty. I like it. Also, in my last auction, someone had these. That would make a pretty cool sand cast also. Do a couple of those. And I've got a bunch of dice to make yet. You know, just for fun, since I'm videotaping and recording, what do you say we try to melt some pewter? Use some of these molds. I use a brush. Got this tip from the guy I get my molds from to brush the inside of these molds to get any crud out of them. It's a brush that the bristles are longer like that, and you just cut them down so that you only have about that much. They're a little stiffer. Smooths them out, gets the garbage out. I haven't used this one very much, so it doesn't need it. But anyway, what do you say? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how much this is going to make, honestly. These tongs suck. Forget the tongs. I just need some pliers is good enough. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Yeah, that's definitely pewter. How about that? Just melts instantly. It's melting all over the place. I'll tell you why I'm melting pewter, why I'm interested in pewter. If you look at the price of copper, copper is $9,000 per ton. Tin is $38,000 a ton. That's its value. And pewter is 91% tin. So, in my opinion, this material has value. I got to scrape it out somehow because there's some impurities, as you can see, that need to be scraped out. Screwdriver. Of course, I can save that slag and get more out of it. Remelt the slag later on if I need to. Little spoon would probably be much better than the screwdriver. Not bad. What do we got going there? What is that? Huh. Let's pour it. Okay, look what's left in here. This must be junk. Tell you what though, it is slag that I'm going to keep. And when I do other pewter stuff, I'll be able to melt it. And this stuff usually pours very nicely. There shouldn't be any issues on the back side of it. You can see I didn't fill up the whole mold, but just it's kind of like a trial run for all the other pewter that I have. Let's see if it'll come out. Not quite cool. But if we go outside, it'll be plenty cool. I can see my breath. Alright. We can always remelt this too. There it is. Boom diggity. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, nice. Nice pewter skull. I mean, look how shiny that is compared to what it was. Something like that that's dull. That's pretty neat. And it has a nice metal sound. Yeah, baby. How about that? Oh! Oh, it's going to burn through my mat. Too hot. That's what you get for fooling around, honestly. I need a little crucible or something that I could melt this stuff in. That's pewter. This is pewter. This is pewter. This is, I don't know. Might be pewter. And that looks like crapola. It's probably silver plate. These two might be silver plate. But these three things are definitely pewter there on the right side. But anyway, there you go. Let's put this here. Looks awesome. Just an impromptu, random, quick melt. Why not? Hey, if you could, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. All those things help me out a lot.